As someone that was constantly bullied, one thing I'll tell you is that you need to develop self-confidence. Hey guys, let's do my makeup while we have a quick chat. When I tell people I was once bullied before, nobody ever believes me because they'll be like, you, how would they bully you? Like, because of who I am now. So nobody will ever believe that I was once bullied. And trust me when I tell you guys, I was once bullied like constantly. Back in my secondary school days, my uni days, but not the whole years of my uni though. But it got to a point I had to talk to myself and change things. Another question I get is that why would they be bullying you? Look at you. But should I tell you, back then I wasn't looking like this. I know. And I'm getting to a point here. The thing is, I didn't just change. I just developed this one thing, and that's called self-confidence. I've not gotten to where I want to be. I mean, in life and everything, everyone still has the goals they are pursuing and everything. So it's like, obviously, you still have so many things to achieve, me still being young and everything. But one thing I know is that you can't talk down on me again. And that's the difference. Back then, I was always being called skinny. I would say this thing. For my skinny girls out there, some of us definitely love being skinny, but some people are very insecure. I'm not just talking about being skinny. I'm talking about even being fat. By the way, I'm using the Zaron concealer. So back to what I was saying. And for those that are actually insecure about your body, it's okay to change it if you want to. But trust me, when I say this, don't change it because of what people say. Change it because you want to. If you take people's opinion in whatever you do, trust me, you end up hating yourself. So whatever you're changing, change it because you want to change that about you, not because of what this person says. That's why you have to change it. It doesn't make sense. And if you don't want to change that, please rock that body, rock that insecurity, rock it so well that, see, people will notice. I'm not even talking about rocking it because you want people to notice you, but rock it because you feel you will look different among the rest of the people. A lot of celebrities you see out there, they have insecurities, but you won't notice that because that's their thing. You would easily notice that, but you won't notice it in a way that is bad. You'll notice it in a way that is very, very good and very, very cute because they rocked it. They rocked it with self-confidence. So that's the difference between you and the rest of the people. If you decide not to change that about you, please rock it. And if you want to change whatever you want to change about yourself, please change it because you want to, not because someone else told you this is this they saw in your body and they don't like it. And then you start feeling insecure because of one person says that. A lot of people just project their insecurity on you. If you see someone that actually tells you directly that you are fat, you're ugly, you're skinny, you're big and everything, trust me, that person is battling crazy crazy things about themselves. But I feel most of them, they just say that to make themselves feel okay, that I'm not the only one with the bad body or insecure body or insecurities. Do you understand? And then they end up making you feel bad about yourself, whereas they have worse things than you and you don't even know, because obviously you won't say that to their faces. I remember back then in uni, yeah, I was buying something, like I bought a clothes, yeah, and some people were in the room where I was getting the stuff. So I was trying out the clothes and everything, right? Someone just told me, Omo, you are very thin, oh, Jesus. Omo, thank God that you just manage. You just manage fine. I mean, how did she put it? Like, I just try, that kind of thing. Honestly, it made me feel bad. Would I say I didn't feel bad? I felt so bad to the extent that I wanted to not buy that clothes again. I think I didn't even buy the clothes again because of how the person talked down on the clothes I was wearing, right? So it was more like I didn't want to get the clothes again because of what this person says. And trust me when I say this person was not someone that is very perfect, that you say, okay, you're a very perfect person, right? So, but why would I tell you things to make you feel bad? I even like try to boost girls like confidence and everything. When I see you, fine girl, pretty girl and everything, do you understand? There's nothing, it takes nothing to just make that person feel good about themselves. Do you understand? So I don't know why you have to say that to me. So at a point here, I started looking for how to gain weight. Trust me guys, it was really a hard job. I took a lot of weight gain, which some didn't work for me, and the ones that worked for me was so bad on my body. And it got to a point, the weight gain was like fucking with my system, right? So I had to stop and just accept that, well, I will just stay skinny. It's not that bad. A lot of people are skinny, and I just started developing this self-confidence that I'm actually not bad. In as much as I'm skinny, I'm still a little bit pretty. I'm still pretty. I'm not saying a little bit, please. So I just use that to encourage myself and just leave myself the way I am, right? And that was how I started developing self-confidence. I just felt like no one can actually make me feel bad, because at the end of the day, I'm not an ugly person and I love myself, right? So whatever you say, that's your opinion, but that does not change anything about myself. So I graduated uni and I started going to the gym with my man. Yeah, and that's how I was able to add little weight, right? Which I am now. I'm not a very skinny person, but I'm still a slim person. Do you understand? So that's it. So the thing is, I changed that. I went to the gym because I wanted to. It's not that someone else's made me feel like, you understand? In as much as, see, because I listened to that person trying to change myself and trying to gain weight and everything, which it fucked up with my system. Why do I have to do that because of this person said this about me? And that's really wrong. Now that I'm going to the gym, I'm doing it out of my own will, which I enjoy now, and which I'm seeing better results now, because I'm not feeling pressured or anything to go to the gym. Back then, when I was in secondary school, I don't know, they used to do this thing in class where they say like they just rank pretty girls and everything. Obviously, I was never on the list, right? And that's okay, right? But I feel like back then my classmates were people like the hottest girls in class. They were the ones that they were always, the guys in the class were always like mingling with. Then you that you're not hot, go one side. Do you understand? So it was more like they look down on a lot of people, a lot of us in class. You understand? They just treat you like an outsider and everything. So it was obviously something, it was somehow, but it was okay, right? I remember one of my close friends then was telling me my mouth is so big. My mouth is like a fish mouth. I felt bad, I'm not going to lie, because why would my close friend say this about me? But at the same time, she was just trying to obviously maybe make herself feel good and make me feel bad, which was okay. But let me bust your brain now. Do you know the fact that I had to develop this self-confidence? It got to a point I kind of like distanced myself from most of my secondary school classmates, because what are we doing? We don't have any business with each other and everything. In as much as I've forgiven most of them with whatever they did to me, how they bullied me, how they looked down on me and everything. But I just, obviously you have to keep a distance to avoid those kind of see finish. That's what they call it. So yeah, I just kind of keep a distance. But most of them try reaching out again and trying to be friends, not really be friends, but trying to reach out again. And like someone even like complimented and said, you're looking pretty now, you're so beautiful now. But it was like, imagine if I wasn't confident about myself, right? And just trying to do things, change things about myself because someone else feels some type of way about themselves, then they have to make you feel that way too. What's about yourself? I feel most people that body shame people directly have the biggest insecurity you can ever think of. They really want you to feel bad about yourself because they feel bad about themselves, so they don't want to be the only one feeling bad. So all of you have to feel bad together, and then you would have to fall into their trap and feeling bad about yourself too, which is obviously not right. And this is for my younger ones here. Please and please give yourself time to grow. I'm not trying to say I'm an old person, no, please. I'm still a very young girl, you know. But this is for my younger ones, yeah. Give yourself time to grow. Trust me, I wasn't looking like this when I was a teenager. Do you understand? So obviously you would definitely develop. Your features would definitely get enhanced and everything. And see. Someone told me this, that the way I am now in my 30s, I won't be like this. Obviously my features will get enhanced and everything. So obviously just give yourself that time to develop properly. You understand? Don't feel pressure because of how you see yourself now. Do you understand? So give yourself that time to develop fully. This is for teenagers. You won't be like this. You won't be like this when you grow up. You won't be like this for the rest of your life. Give yourself even that 1 year. And most of people that even like very skinny before, they end up like getting like that desired body. There's something called second puberty, whereby you develop fully well, like a grown woman and everything. There are some people that don't have that, but at the same time, you might be lucky enough to develop that when you grow older, right? So that is fine. That is really, really okay. Do you understand? So you don't have to feel so bad about yourself. People calling you ugly and you tell yourself you are very ugly. That is a lie. I even remember, guys, someone has even like talked down on my makeup before, when they'll be like, this makeup is so horrible on you and everything. Why is it like this? Why don't you add foundation and everything? And I know myself that whenever I do those full glam of makeup, I barely recognize myself. So I don't really like doing it. I'm not saying it's a bad look. It's actually very, very nice on people. And it's not okay on me. And that is fine. Do you understand? That is fine, because I feel my face doesn't suit that. And that's why I'm doing what suits my face, because I like it. And I got to love this look. So why do you have to tell me I need to do a full glam makeup before I look good? I didn't even feel bothered about that because I was looking so good and I felt so proud of myself for even like getting this kind of look and even trying to get a particular makeup look that actually suits my face. And trust me, when I do this look, I get so many compliments. I mean, from my mom, from my man, everyone. So yeah, why do you have to say things to make me feel bad? It won't work. That's why I say self-confidence beats everything. If sometimes I see on celebrities comment section whereby some people will be like, you're not that fine, you're not that this, you're not all that. And trust me, those celebrities don't even like respond to you about whatever you say about their look because they have this one thing. They don't even feel bothered. Let me tell you why. Because they have this one thing that's called self-confidence. Nothing you guys would say would actually change whatever they feel about themselves. They actually in their head, they feel fly, they feel like queens. So whatever you guys say, whatever things you project on them would never affect them. And that's the thing. That's the thing. You don't need to allow people's opinion about you whatsoever affects you when you have this self-confidence. And trust me, let me tell you, this self-confidence is a really hard job, but at the same time, you just need to help yourself. You just need to help yourself. Self-confidence is like a skincare. It transforms everything about you. Like whatever that is going on in your head, no one understands. You are just feeling like you're just on top of the world, and that is a good feeling. You're not just seeing anybody. Let me give you an example now. If you're doing makeup, like a stunning makeup that you look at yourself in the mirror and be like, damn, I look so good. Then you come outside and then you don't even care about whatever people are saying around you. You're just cleansing yourself in the mirror, videoing yourself, making pictures and everything because you feel fly. That is the picture you put in your head, that you look so good. Do you understand? So that is what you're supposed to be doing about yourself, about your look, about your body stature, about your skin color, about your height, whatsoever. Embrace that look, embrace everything, and trust me, you will see changes about yourself. Talking about enhancing your look, it's okay to enhance your look, but don't do too much. Don't transform yourself to the extent that you won't even be able to recognize yourself. Don't do that transformation, please. Whatever you're enhancing, everything has limits. You do it to a limit. Do you understand? You do it to an extent of, okay, yeah, as long as you can still recognize yourself, that is fine. But you transforming yourself or enhancing your look to look like another person, that's not self-confidence. That's trying to be that person. Do you understand? And you guys, most people don't even understand is that you guys have admirers outside. Like you will see someone actually dying to be like you, dying to have that your body, dying to have that your stature, but you don't know. Instead, you're feeling so sad about how your body stature is, or how your face looks, or how your eyes looks, or how your mouth looks, or how your nose looks. Trust me, embrace everything. Self-confidence is a skincare, and when you have that, you will glow beyond measures. Anyways, thanks for listening to me, and I'll see you in another talk. Let me know if you like my makeup look. I think I did a little too much today, but it's still tea. Bye guys.